Welcome back to Biz Talk, everyone. I am your host, Rachel Weaver, and I am thrilled to have with me today the beautiful Miss Noura Al-Masri. Noura, it is such an honor and pleasure to have you with us again today. Noura is an enrolled agent with the IRS, the founder and CEO of Nourasbooks, and an international best-selling author. With a master's degree in business information technology from DePaul University, she brings over 20 years of accounting experience to her work in managing and growing nonprofit organizations. Noura is known for her experience in increasing nonprofit funding through streamlined processes and regulatory compliance. Noura, it is such an honor and pleasure to have you with us today. I'm excited to talk to you today about something you have coming up.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited about the topic today as well.
Yes. So, Noura, word has it you have a book about to release.
Mhm. Yes, so I have my first solo book coming up January 3rd. It's going to be, I did not reveal this yet. So this is the first time everyone's going to hear about it, like just special for Rachel and Biz Talk here. It's going to be about nonprofits. The title of the book is How to Start, Manage, and Prosper with a Nonprofit. It's going to be a quick read, like a little over 100 page. I do have an event for everyone who wants to join and get the special for the only few hours to get that ebook for only $2.99 and get a lot of information about nonprofits and learn more about me and my family as well. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait. January 3rd is the day at 7 p.m. Central, and people can go to my Facebook page and register there and register for Zoom so they can be with me live.
That is fantastic. So we can be actually in the Facebook group and on a Zoom call with you for the launch of your book.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I am going to suggest to everyone tuning in and seeing this episode. Please do us a favor, click that Facebook group, go ahead and do they register for the Zoom link then?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
they have to register for the Zoom. It's there in the events.
Perfect. Register for that Zoom link and make sure you are there because this is really something that's important for authors as they're launching their books and getting the word out there about their books. I have no doubt Noura is going to make this a wonderful experience for all of us, and we're going to be able to learn so much because it takes um, educating ourselves, especially nonprofits. I know that I have large, more than two handfuls of people that I'm going to be sending this registration link to because they're brand new nonprofits, really people trying to make a big impact. And so I know that you have a lot of expertise in this area. So anyone who is involved with a nonprofit, who knows of a nonprofit or knows of someone wanting to start one, I highly encourage you all to attend Noura's online Zoom event on January 3rd at what time again?
7 p.m. Central.
7 p.m. Central. So exciting. So, Norris, tell us one secret that you can reveal that's in the book that might entice people to want to learn more and attend.
Awesome. So I'm going to tell you something about actually my life in the book. So it's actually going to talk about my first trip to Syria after spending 8 years here, because I left Syria in 2000 and then I stayed here for 8 years. Then I went back in 2008 for my brother's wedding. So this gives you some insight about that trip. And then a little bit more about my family. And then this is going to also explain, like, it's going to help you as a leader to decide, like, is it better for you to actually start your own nonprofit? Are you going to be able to commit and actually prosper the nonprofit, or is it better for you to actually support someone else who does the nonprofit? Because I've seen a lot of people actually starting a nonprofit thinking, because they have all this greatness in their heart, they want to make an impact, but they don't know what is going to entail. So my intention on this book is actually to help you make this decision. And also, if you already started your nonprofit, to see what do you have to do to make it successful. And if you want to do it yourself, or you just want to be a board member and have an executive director or CEO to manage your nonprofit. So it's going to give you the whole picture, and then you can decide for yourself. Because what I see happen, a lot of people, they don't really know what is it going to entail. They think, okay, we're just, supporting these people, but it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of compliance issues. So I try to help people with this book. So I wanted to reach a lot more people, so I can help them create the impact they really want to see, not being disappointed and burned out.
I absolutely love that. I know I'm going to be there. I'm registering. So be sure to tune in, go register for this event, because I can't wait also to hear more of your story. Hopefully, you'll give us more insight that night. I have so much, you know, I just really admire what you've accomplished, what you've done coming here from Syria. I have been over in that part of the world, so I do know a little bit about what you might be sharing with others. But I'm super excited to learn more and learn from you, because I know that it takes special people like you to really help nonprofits understand to the full degree. Also, because there's so many nonprofits out there, they don't even know where to start to try and raise funds, and they're struggling. They're sometimes spending a lot of money out of their own pocket, and then they sit back and they wonder, like, how are these other nonprofits profiting and making money so they can plan ahead and continue to grow their nonprofits, so they can continue. It's not about making a lot of money in a nonprofit, but it is about making money for your nonprofit to really grow and thrive, to get your message and your cause out there in bigger ways. And it takes experts like yourself to really step in and help these charitable organizations that just want to do good, but they are struggling immensely, and they're spending thousands of dollars of their own money because they don't understand how to get the funding, how to send out those applications. So I'm so excited for this event, Nora. I can't wait for your book. Is there anything else you want to share with the audience that might help them, to encourage them to share the link, first of all, invite their friends, and be there on that Zoom link and order this book?
So I would love, it's open for everyone. I'd love to have everyone there. I cannot wait to actually share more on that day. You're going to be able to get the ebook for $2.99, and I will actually give few copies away when it's printing, signed copy. I will send that to some people. So you can win. Come over so you can get the free copy of my printed book signed by me.
I love that. You hear that, for all of you competitive people out there? Invite your friends, invite the nonprofits that you know about. Show up that night, because you might just win. I don't know, maybe you could give a signed copy away to the person who invites the most people to the event. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
a
a good way.
yes, yes. To
I
get more
like that.
yes.
Yeah.
So cannot wait for this event, Nora. So tell us, this is how many books have you had so far that you've published?
So this is my first solo book. Before earlier this year in January, actually, I was a co-author with other group of people, great tax professionals. I wrote a chapter on a book. It was about FBAR and estimated taxes. It's a lot of tax laws there, but that was my first experience with writing, and this is the first solo book. So technically, it's the second book, but that was only a chapter.
Mhm. Love that. So your first book, I know it's also going to be a best-selling. I cannot wait for this. And it's such an important book for those nonprofits that are out there. So I think you give a lot of great tips and information for them in this book, if I'm correct.
Yep. Yep. No, yeah. I mean, it's a must read and it's a quick read, like just a little bit over 100 page. So you can get it done, like read it like by 1 to 1.5 hours. But you want to always have it as a guide to see. So like, I want you to work on that book, see, okay, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Read it over and over because, every time you read the book or you listen to a training, or I found out like you will actually get more knowledge. I'm like, I think this is the first time I read this, right? So this is what happens. So I encourage you, when you get the book, keep working on it, keep actually underline it, and implement what you learned, teach other people, so you do not be actually disappointed when you want to create an impact, and you know what's the best decision to make and what you have to do to create the impact that you are dreaming of.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Cannot wait. Please tell us where to find you.
So you can go to my website, nourasbooks.com/contacts. You can book a call with me for free on Zoom. We speak on Zoom. And from my website, you can find all my social media links, including YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. I come up with live. I do mostly live and also a lot of shorts, like more than just uploading videos, like pre-recorded. I like to speak live.
Well, thank you so much. It was an honor and pleasure. Be sure to register for her event. And with that, we'll be right back after this commercial break.